Hi, I'm Beth Parker, and I'm glad you joined us today. You know how when you're excited about something, you want to share it? I have some information to share with you, and although you can find it at my newly published work in progress website, that's rightonline.godaddyscites.com, I'd like to share a little with you today, and I'm going to use my notes so I don't forget anything important. Let me ask you to think about the neighborhood where you grew up and your memories of the old times. Have you got that picture? And then what about how your life has changed? Who are you today? And what would describe that experience? What about the things that you most value, the self imposed rules and expectations that define your life? Who are you now and what defines you? No doubt that information includes a description of you and your identifiers, like location, the history of how you spend time and with whom. It will include information about your work and finances. In short, it will review your profile, the labels that are unique to you. I see it as a description of your unicity, UNICITY, those things that make you distinguishable among the billions of people on Earth. Take some time to think about those descriptors. I'm going to switch gears for now, but I'm going to come back to this. Latanya Arvette Sweeney is a professor of the practice of government and technology at Harvard University. She's the director of the Data Privacy Lab in the Institute of Quantitative Social Science at Harvard. She received her PhD in computer science from MIT, where she became the first African American woman to earn a PhD in computer science from that school. Her most recent publication is Who Knows What About Me? A survey of behind-the-scenes personal data sharing to third parties by mobile apps. In 1997, Sweeney conducted her first re-identification experiment, wherein she successfully identified then Massachusetts Governor William Weld to his medical records using publicly accessible records. I encourage you to research her fascinating work, which for purposes of this discussion will be oversimplified by saying she makes the conclusion that new and improved methods of data sharing are necessary. Here's a short story that makes it a little more personal. I recently applied for a new phone with a slightly above average credit score. The short story is that my credit was denied at the store and a few weeks later by letter because they could not confirm my identity. Now, wait a minute. As it turned out, I had been denied on the basis of a credit history question I failed. So let me say it this way. I could not identify the amount of a car loan from 20 years ago, thus the credit denial. So can you identify and remember the specifics of all financial transactions you have made through the last 20 years of your life? So that said to me that the credit reporting agencies know more about me than I know about myself. Think about it. They can access, manage, and report information that's instrumental, in fact, critical, among the factors that determine decisions shaping our life. Related consideration. Think about encroaching cashless society. We do not barter and we cannot use cash. How then to exchange goods and services? It seems that will force all information, identifiers, descriptors, personal information online. But how is it protected? Is it encrypted? Who has access to that information and for how long? And who should be making decisions about our data? So I would like to take the approach that sides with Dr. Sweeney. That is, new and improved methods for all data management and sharing are essential. My approach is to utilize research, collaborations, and tools to develop binding legislation that define and protect citizens' rights regarding autonomy, digital civility, and the management of our personal information. Those identifiers that define our unicity, our autonomy, and our special purpose in the world. So visit and share your feedback at my newly published work in progress website, https://rightonline.godaddyscites.com. And thank you so much.